Start too sick, I gonna need a medic. Obviously a fly, LV on my belly. Don't be the kind, that I'm my pocket heavy. Have money on my brain, keep talk what you're saying. Talk out with the code that I serve, not the lane. Ice on my neck that shine like a chain. Now that money, me no know what you're saying. Bitcoin hot, I'm study stocks. I want all the hood, I'm a not out the app. I'm flying like this, now I don't need a gas. I'm up on the line, anywhere up on the map.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Malik here, and we're going to be looking at my one trade on the NAS100 today. And honestly, this platform is bullshit. This is basically the DxTrade platform. They have it under the name Voyage Markets now. This is a skill-funded traders phase 2 account, and I basically placed a trade yesterday, set my stop loss, everything. I was actually trying to figure that out before doing the video. Set my stop loss didn't get triggered. The market went below my stop loss, and I basically had to close it when I actually looked at the charts on today's market open, and that's around 6 p.m. So I was down around $150. That's 3 of my typical risk to reward. So that's like I'm down 3 days basically off of that platform mistake. I submitted a ticket for them to look at it and see what's going on. I'll actually show you here. You can see that I opened the position at around 604. And that was yesterday, 604 yesterday. I had my fill price at 18,089. I had my stop loss here at 18,064. So that was a stop loss of about 50. You can see this is a difference of about 25, and my volume was 2. So it's 2 times the price movement. So you can literally minus the 18,089 from the 18,064, times it by 2, and that should have been my max risk of about 50. I like to go for 50 because 50 is comfortable for me, where I'm thinking if I get a 2R, that's $100. If I get 3R, that's $150. But I actually lost 3R today, which I'm very disappointed about, because as you can see, I set my stop loss with the trade, and you can actually see this is saying stop loss triggered at around 1 a.m. I think. Stop loss triggered at, when is this? Yeah, stop loss triggered at 1 a.m. Stop loss triggered at 18,034.8. What's going on here? This is so fucked up. Stop loss got triggered at 18,034.8. Right? So my stop loss literally got triggered 30 points below where I had set it. So that would have been a even more loss. That would have been a loss of about 60 plus more. So that's a loss of total 110. But overall, I lost 150 on this trade because I had to close it out at this time. It's not even showing me when I closed out this trade. I'll be just showing you where I had my entry, where my stop loss was, and you can see what actually happened because I closed it out around here where the day started. It's not showing here for some reason. I hate this stupid platform. It really sucks being a US trader right now, because it's like all of the good platforms are gone, and you just have to be fucking around with these DxTrade bullshit platforms, and I fucking hate them because they're so stupid. Like, they're not good reliable platforms. There's no mobile platform. It's so sucky to trade on this, and you can even see the fuck up there where my stop loss was set, everything's in place, and you're telling me my stop loss didn't get triggered and I lost 3 times my risk to reward. That shit is something that we don't see with MetaTrader, and I hate these stupid platforms. But anyways, I entered on the buy side, and that was on basically looking at Wednesday around the 6 o'clock candle. So Wednesday here. So we're going for my entry, and then you can actually see, let me see if this is right. 5,000 ticks, would that be, no, 500 ticks, which is 500 ticks, 137. Okay. So I think 500 ticks would be equivalent to the $50 loss, right? So I had an entry at 18,089.4. I've found that the Pepperstone broker actually matches well with the prices that I'm seeing on the platform here. So it's good to know that. So I entered here at 18089.4, and then I had a stop loss of about 500 pips, 500 ticks, and then I would say my profit would have been 1,000 ticks. So that would have been a nice 2R there. And it's not unbelievable. Like, it actually came closer there at around 4 a.m. You can see my stop loss was here. So I would actually should have gotten stopped out on the 9 o'clock candle, but this is saying I got stopped out on the 1 o'clock candle for some reason, which is very strange, very strange. Like, price wasn't even close to my stop loss there at 1 a.m. I hate this stupid platform. Like, some other fuckery they're doing or something's going on. But my stop loss should have been hit out at 9 a.m. I should have woke up and been in profit from 5, 6, 7, 8. I would have been in profit that entire time. Could have taken it out, but I wanted to let it ride because I'm bullish on the week. I'm expecting us to close higher. There's no guarantee of that, but that's where I see the week going. Typically, we've been having like one red week, one green week. Similar to this, we've been having all green weeks all year, but anytime we've had a red week, we've had a green week the week after. Last week was a red week, even though we still cleared all-time highs. So I'm thinking this week we're gonna have another green week, but who knows? We could have a red week for the close. So that's basically it. I'm riding a trade right now. You can actually see that position. I'm down 19, and I even have the proof here. My typical stop loss is 50. This one I went with 100 to actually give me a little breathing room in case the market goes against me a little bit. But I would just lose a total of $100. And let's see how that does. And let's look into the other stocks that I keep on my watch list. Cool. So to kick off the watch list, as usual, I go from that Bitcoin USD chart on Coinbase. And what price are we looking at now? We're looking at a price of 72. So we're still within that 70 range, which is very interesting because this is the highest Bitcoin has ever been. And it's like there's no noise, like nobody's talking about it. We're having a huge sell off from Tesla. Tesla is breaking down to 162 there. So you can see yesterday we were at 168, today we're at 162. So we're gently breaking down. I think IMMR is kind of breaking to the upside again, so it actually closed a little bit higher, slightly higher, because you had a lot of wick to the up and downside. So I'm thinking probably we'll go a bit higher tomorrow if it actually pushes. 833 bit farms, I'm thinking we'll probably close a bit lower on this. Let's see, 2.221, and this just charging lower is a point where you wouldn't feel like selling it. Like, I had more than a 300% on this trade, close out for some profits. It started to trail down and I felt like holding on to the bag until I talked with my friend Chris. He was like, why don't you just cut it? Because it's like, you made your money, it looks like it's trending down. And I thought about it. I'm like, why am I so locked into this? I'm in this trade to make money. Let me lock it in. So I closed it out for more than $1,000 profit. Took it home. So I took $2,000 off the table, took another $2,000 in profit, and went my way. And that was on Bitfarms. Overall, that was like a 3-month trade thereabout. Nvidia, we have Nvidia at 872 currently. So I'm gonna do the post market price of 872. So a little lower than yesterday, but still with that possibility to go up. With Nvidia there, you can even estimate where AMD is just based off them being a sympathy. So I'm gonna guess AMD is like 185. I'm gonna guess between 182 to 185. I'm feeding more on the 185. Let's see. No, 182. 186. We're at 186, so we're closer to that 185 level. 186. So Bitcoin is still holding up, but you can see. So I'm gonna actually write this note. Bullish Bitcoin, Tesla still selling off. BTC miners selling chips. Neutral? I would say neutral. They're a little bit on the higher end because it's closer to 900 than it is to 856 versus Tesla that actually broke down levels. And you can actually see AMD is touching a key level here. This is a level where you might see a rebound. Who knows? I might even get into some 0 day to expiry options tomorrow and trade this depending on how it moves. But it would have to move very nice and clean for me to make some profits, right? But that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you don't use some of these bullshit platforms. If you don't live in the US, you're not facing these problems, and you probably should take advantage of trading on a MetaTrader 5 platform while you can, because why not? It's the greatest thing. It's the best way to trade versus trading on these shitty platforms we have now. We have Match Trader, we have DxTrade, we have whatever my funded Forex offers, whatever SFT offers. These platforms suck. I don't think it's the broker is fucking up. I think it's just the platforms themselves. They're not that great. Even Trade Locker, there's something about it. It just seems like there's so much slippage and so much spread between where I enter and where I get filled. It's like I enter into a trade, I'm automatically down to $6, like automatically off rip, which is like that actually adds to where my stop loss is at, which makes it not even worth it to trade on that platform. So we're actually putting this. Chips are neutral. I don't think that's how you spell neutral. Gang, this don't look. Still look right. Neutral. Neutral. That's neutral. I think. But you know what I'm trying to say. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye bye.